Nigel Lythgoe, you know him as the creative force behind American Idol and So You Think You Can Dance. We've got a new series coming up, Triad Combat. It's coming up here on November 27th through pay-per-view. It's a new form of entertainment that we're about to see. Tell us all about it, because this is going to be the first time most people are going to get a chance to see it.
Well, the whole idea that Triller has been doing has been mixing music with martial arts. We've done Triller verses with boxing and rap battles at the end of it. That's been hugely successful. Well, this is now a new martial art. It's Ryan Kavanagh, who's created it, has basically said that it's mixing MMA with boxing and leveling the playing field. For me, it still a little bit towards the boxers, but what the boxers are going to encounter now are some MMA moves, like a spinning back fist. So they're going to have to figure out where that's coming from and how to block it. They've also got hammer blows. You can now tread on a person's toe and try and knock them over. And if they fall to the canvas, they are counted. They are 2-minute rounds, so you don't have to conserve any energy. You just go hell for leather for 2 minutes. It's going to be very exciting. And importantly, it's in the triad, which is a triangular ring. So if you get caught in the corner there, you are going to be pounded upon until you can find your way out of that corner. It's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough for both, but there's no wrestling and no kicking. So the MMA fighters still, I think, have a slight disadvantage.
Now, as far as someone, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just, and with that, we're mixing music. And the music we're mixing it with is Metallica. And I think that they're going to open the show. Then there's going to be 6 bouts. Then they're going to do 3 numbers before the main event. And after the main event, it's a whole Metallica concert. So it's an incredible event. I believe it's really cheap on pay-per-view, $19.99. And in my country, in England, it's $9.99. So the rest of the world is getting it for $10 cheaper. But we're all getting it really cheap. And especially if you go on Triller.com and look at the Trillerverse Pass, that's $2.99 a month. So at $2.99, you can see the whole event. And every month you get new fights with Fight TV, and you get the whole back catalog. So it's an incredible price. I think it's really cheap. I really do. $2.99, you get all of that, and you don't have to pay the $19.99 that's the pay-per-view. So it's an incredible deal. And I hope people...
Especially if you're gathering your friends and family over at the house. I mean, that's a perfect way to celebrate the this event. I mean...
Saturday night, yeah, absolutely incredible.
I mean, we have the Weeknd, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, some of the investors of Triller, and you just know it's going to be a spectacular event. I do want to ask 2 idle questions here. As far as the beginning, Kelly Clarkson, very first winner. Now, she's gone on to win multiple awards. She has her own talk show. What's it like looking back at the success, 20 years back of like this first idol here, and she's still, just as popular as ever?
Listen, it's incredible. I mean, we're so grateful to be able to give a platform for these kids. And the same with So You Think You Can Dance, a platform for the dancers and the choreographers. It doesn't guarantee success. And people like Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, Adam Lambert, Daughtry, Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia, the way that they have continued with their successes means a great deal. It means that the public realize how talented these people are. And that without American Idol and without So You Think You Can Dance, these kids may still be burger flippers, may still be, selling in a store and have never been given the opportunity of exposing the talent. So I'm very, very proud of the things that I've done here in America for American talent.
Especially those first couple of years when you guys were coming to Chicagoland, the lines were out the door. It was just craziness. What was it like to be a part of that experience of just seeing those massive amount of people trying to audition for the shows?
Yeah, well, it didn't happen the first season. We had to go around schools and hand out notices saying, we're American Idol and we want you to come and sing. And they're going, oh, really? I don't think I want to do that. Then all of a sudden, as you rightly say, it exploded and it became a way of life for the kids. And before Katrina, they would sleep out on the streets for 3 days. Huge lines of sleep on the streets. And then after Katrina, the police said, no, we don't want people outside and sleeping outside. It's too dangerous. And so we had to wristband them and, see them a day before. But we would take over stadiums, like the Cowboy Stadium in Dallas was 75,000 people turned up. We actually auditioned 45,000 people in a day. I mean, it was frightening because you always knew you were going to miss somebody's talent. And it was upsetting that to a certain degree, we couldn't see everybody all of the time. The judges couldn't see everybody. We'd have been doing one city for a year to do it properly. But incredible talent you have here in America. Incredible talent.
That's amazing. Nigel, thank you so much for your time today. Triad Combat, November 27th on pay-per-view. Go ahead and check it out. He's the man behind it, so you know it's going to be extremely entertaining. You've got Metallica.
Nick Cannon from Masked Singer is hosting it. It's going to be a great night.
I can't wait to see you back in Chicago soon.
Oh, I won't be jumping in your lake, that's for sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.